I think that people appreciate nature and see its value when they have the opportunity to experience it. I have an understanding through my work of the threats that it's under, and I feel an obligation to try to speak out and do what I can to help things improve. My name is Denise Breitburg, and I'm a marine ecologist at the Smithsonian Environmental Research Center. One of the things that I think for me growing up just 10 miles from the ocean was a real love of the ocean early on. Being able to go and see the water and walk on the beach even during the winter really, I think, left a lasting impression on me. When excess nutrients, things like nitrogen and phosphorus from fertilizers, from sewage, when too much of that is entering coastal waters, we're fertilizing them just like we would fertilize our lawns. But as the plants that grow decay, that decay process uses up oxygen. And so we're creating large areas in coastal waters that are really uninhabitable for many, many of the organisms that really belong there. This happens all over the world, but in the open oceans, there's an oxygen problem as well because of increasing global temperatures. Air warms up, and as the water warms up, water just can't hold as much oxygen. And then at the same time, animals actually need more oxygen when temperatures are higher. This really is a global problem. So I think as a researcher, the most important thing that I can do is to try to uncover information that will help us manage our oceans and coastal waters in a sustainable way. For an individual homeowner, that may have to do with anything as simple as not putting too much fertilizer on a lawn. For farmers, it's the amount of fertilizer in crops. For cities, it's good infrastructure that keeps sewage out of the waterways. For example, in Chesapeake Bay, we're now doing a pretty good job of reducing the amount of nitrogen coming into the bay. But one of the big reasons that nitrogen levels are coming down is because of the Clean Air Act, which has been incredibly important in limiting the amount of nitrogen from power plants in the Midwest that drift this way in the atmosphere and would be deposited in this area. One of the things that I love about this job is being able to be outdoors, to actually get in the water, to have my hands on animals. But I think that might paint a little bit more glamorous picture of this profession than it really is. I spend more time reading and writing and working at a computer probably than anything else. And the kinds of things that I try to do in my personal life is volunteering with organizations, trying to teach kids how to appreciate the outdoors and protect it, to leave a better world for future generations as well.